What's up, guys? Welcome to the Monstercat Talk podcast, number 4, because we still don't have a better name yet. I'm John, as always, alongside my co-host Ethany.
Hello.
Ethany.
Ethan. It's whatever.
And we have our first non-American guest ever.
Ooh.
Introduce yourself, our special guest.
Yes, Owl, or Owen, preferably, whichever.
Hello, Al.
Time zone.
Hello. Yeah. Yep. Time zone issues are quite fun. I've had to deal with Australian time zones, and now I'm dealing with Britain time zones, so it's a whole thing. But we're good, and yeah. So if you don't know, Owl does mixes and stuff, much like Ethany. He's had a couple of stuff on Duality's channel as well, and you guys actually just recently had a collaboration together.
Oh yeah, we had
Ethan's channel.
Yeah, we had this little full circle mix. If anyone watched the part of the podcast contest, it was, I think, from the second round, where the 2 episodes of full circle mixes, except instead of 4 of us, it was just 2 of us. So.
The issue with I was confused at what song was part of the mix and which wasn't.
Oh yeah, that was the whole thing. That was fun. But yeah.
Okay, well, I would like to say my favorite parts of it were from Ethan's side. I like the "We Won't Be Alone" and "The Pressure" just because those are 2 of my favorite songs of all time. And on Owl's side, I really like the Valkyrie 3 "Anticipation." I thought those 2 worked really well together.
Oh, that was awesome.
And the Backlash Cloak and Dagger was pretty sweet too. It's like a throwback.
Because I remember making 2 like instantly, and then taking a week to make the other one.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Yeah, you blasted through your first 2 and you're like, these aren't good enough. But I beg to differ. But anyway.
Yep, so if you have not watched that, go look on Ethan's channel. Before we go into the meat of this podcast, I would like to say that this episode should be on both me and Ethan's channel. The first 2 were on strictly my channel, and the third one was strictly on Ethan's.
Yep.
So this one should be on both with sweet background music and even better visuals, because Ethan did a hell of a job on the visual.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
Remember to switch the logos around this time though.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
make
yeah.
them face the middle. Yeah, everyone was facing at the outside.
Yeah, everybody was talking to the edge of the computer or tablet or whatever people watched on.
All right.
But, yeah. All right, so I'd say we should start this off just like MC Reviews does. We should talk about the newest songs, maybe not quite as in detail as they do, but I don't know, depending on what we have to say. The first release of 2017, Hard Dance 3 years in a row, Chipland by Nanabe. We talked a little, so 2 weeks ago we talked about the idea of Nanabe coming back, and last week we talked about the podcast preview.
Right.
But now the whole song is out. It came out on Monday, and I don't know, Owl, I guess you can start off. You're our special guest. What were your thoughts on this track?
I'm just gonna start off with that. Yeah, Rainbow Road was kind of
Okay.
reminded me. It was like a hard dance razor sharp, but no, I enjoyed it. It was unexpected, I suppose you could say, for me personally. It was more enjoyable than I thought it would be. Because originally I was going to skip over it until I heard the preview. It was one of those songs where I was like, oh, don't really want to give it a chance, but I was pleasantly surprised with it.
Pleasantly surprised, okay. I'm kind of the opposite. I still like this song, but I think I liked Rainbow Road more. It was one of my favorite songs on Monstercat. It made my top 100. And this one's still good, definitely. Definitely like an enjoyable song. I won't like skip it if it ever comes on my playlist, but it's not my favorite from him. but it's still good to see him on the label again. I
Oh
gotta
yeah,
say.
absolutely.
What about you, Ethan?
I don't know which one I like better, Rainbow Road or Chipland.
Oh, come on, you're supposed to be the decider. You can't cop out
Man,
like that.
yeah, come on. I mean, I can't make up my mind. Like, I gotta listen to it a few more times, I think. I've only heard it like a handful of times as of right now when we're recording this, but um, I'd say the best part about it is the cover art. Pretty
Oh, the
awesome.
cover art is. Did you see the animated version of the
Yeah.
cover art?
Yeah, with like
Dude, it's
the
so good.
yeah, the cars flying by. That no, it was awesome. Um, yeah, but the song itself, I liked it. I still don't know which one I like better. Um, Rainbow Road or Chipland, but it's definitely great. I don't think the second drop was any really different than the first one, so I guess we didn't miss much from the preview, so yeah, it pretty much
Yeah,
gave
I did
everything
notice
away.
that.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Oh yeah, yeah, I immediately wanted to use it in a mash, and I came to the realization that hard dance and happy hardcore stuff like that, pretty difficult to mash with. Um,
Yeah, it's slightly slower than D&B, and it's faster than everything else.
yeah, and there's constant kicks, so I mean
Yeah.
that's a thing. So
That's why your thing of the pressure was like your use of it was so good, because I
thank
can't
you.
imagine that's an easy thing to do.
Eh, I guess I mean with practice, but anyway, do we want to talk about second song or any? Are we good with
Yes,
opinions
we
here?
can.
Okay.
I think. I think that's about all we had to say. I mean, it was a good song, but
Yeah.
there wasn't a whole
like-
ton to it.
Like
Yeah, of course.
astonishing, I suppose. But
Right.
It wasn't
Yeah,
like, yeah, of course, it wasn't bland at all. I mean, had a lot going on, but who wants to start with "Good to Go" by Rootkid featuring Tyler Miller?
Oh man. Um,
Oh,
I guess
man.
you can start this one, Ethan, since
Yeah?
you went last on the
Okay.
last one.
Well, as you guys know, I was out driving earlier because I had car problems, but that's a separate thing. But I do have this awesome set of speakers which I like to blast certain songs on, and "Good to Go" is my new choice. Like, I put that part of the podcast on, and it's just wow. It goes so hard. Like, there's this little vocal sample in the drop that I really like. It's like, I'm not gonna try to impersonate it because I'm gonna sound like an idiot, but
no,
if you guys know what I'm talking about, that
I know what you're talking about.
okay,
Yeah.
that is just awesome. Like, oh man, the sound design, it's like strung out, and what was the other one? Concrete Jungle.
Concrete
like,
Jungle. Yeah.
I think the lyrics and the vocals are better in this one. No offense to P Keys, but
like
no, this song is just great. I'm a huge fan of
it's
it.
like the vocals, like the bassed out vocals kind of made it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my opinion of it.
I gotta say, this is. I don't know if it beats Real Love, but it beats the rest of his house for sure. The preview. Basically, my only thought with the preview is he better not repeat the drop, and he made just enough changes to the second drop.
Yeah,
It made the full song really good. And Tyler Merritt does a hell of a job here. He's a lot better in this than he was in the
Gone.
Aerocord song.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gone. And yeah, I think Rootkit did a better job with his vocals than he did with Peaky's and Concrete Jungle. I think Duality said like this is Concrete Jungle VIP
Yeah, I
or
saw
something.
that comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it, but this is just a better. Like I think even the drop is better. Like the
Oh,
drop
yeah.
in Concrete Jungle was bad shit, but this one's even better. I love the pacing too. I love everything about it. This would probably make my top 100 if I made it now, and I would
Oh,
expect
same.
this to make the top. Like this will probably be top. It'll definitely be top 10 of my ranking of 30.
Oh, yeah.
It might be top 5. I don't know. I love it.
Another thing I wanted to add, I forgot to mention though. The part we didn't hear in the preview from last week that the little bridge section. I
Oh
shouldn't even call it
yes.
little. It's just like
It's like
it
a mid
breaks.
section, yeah.
Yeah, no, that I was not ready.
Dude, I love
That
it.
was insane. But yeah, Owl, your opinions?
Look, I just thought everything was amazing about it. To be fair, it was.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely, let's fit right up my street with it, because everything, it literally makes the table rock when you turn it up.
Oh yeah.
Especially that midsection. And then you watch the
Oh,
bars
yeah.
and the visualizer go like from 0 to 20.
It's amazing.
No, I think
So we're all in agreement that Good to Go is
Oh, yeah.
everything
basically.
about
It's
it,
good.
everything just
Better than
blends
good.
perfectly with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, this might, it's either this, Real Love, or his remix of Rain that's my favorite from Rootkit. I can't make
Ooh.
up my mind yet.
I can't decide between all his different genres that he does, but I'd say
Yeah.
as of right now, probably my favorite house song from him. Going Out on a Limb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ha.
Oh, another house song.
I get it.
Yeah. That was not intentional, but yeah.
Co-produced by Varian.
Quote unquote.
Trying to keep those
no
down.
pun
I'll try. I gotta hit my quota though. Wait, what
Oh.
else?
Like, totally didn't mean to make that pun. Wink wink.
No, I didn't. I swear. You meant to make the co-produced by Varian though, but you got to keep those games
No, that was
alive.
total accident.
Oh yeah, just
It
slipped.
slipped.
Out.
Yeah.
Sat here trying
Before
to
we
think
jump
of
into our
Simpsons
next
Slays pun.
topic, I want to ask you about your video that went up either I think it was yesterday. Your Monstercat news.
Oh yeah.
Did we talk about that?
I don't know if there's much to talk about. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
50-second video.
Yeah, true.
And half of it's just Muzzy da 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 da. But
I don't know. I guess there's not much to talk about. I just thought I'd mention it.
Nah.
It's funny as hell.
So it was you. Oh,
I appreciate
because I
it.
watched
No problem.
that in the morning. I was like, oh, Monstercat News. I was like, oh, there's another one. Oh, it must have been a mistake. I didn't realize you made that one.
Yeah, I thought it was a double upload. I was like, wait, what?
It's like accidental upload. What?
I think I put more work into making sure the description and the titles were
Oh,
like
yeah.
replications of how he does it than I
Yeah.
did in the actual video.
I was gonna say like, I hope if that'll probably get a ton of views. I imagine. Like, it's a common theme for a lot of YouTubers. I know, like, I wouldn't consider myself a YouTuber, but I know the video with the most views on my channel has the least amount of work put into it. So.
Yeah, it's like the Monstercat Zoo is like, I put that on the top of my channel. That's one of the ones I'm most proud of, but I put like no work into
Yeah.
it.
Video.
Oh man.
I could have. Oh. I
Oh.
could have cried. Honestly.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
The basketball bouncing is the best part. Using that as the beat. Somebody needs to use that in like an actual song.
Yeah. We did like the best crack kid voice we could. I think last week. I'm not gonna do it again. If you
No, I'm
wanna
not
hear
gonna do
us-
it again either. I need to save some sort of amount of
Yeah.
testosterone. So
Yeah. If you want to hear that, you can skip to about the end of the
Tried
podcast
to
last
find
week.
it,
It's
so, like,
funny. I
halfway through
recommend
this
it.
podcast, just starts playing
Alright.
it like on repeat.
I can put the time code in the description. Yeah.
all right, let's move on to a couple of previews that we got to see in the podcast. This is gonna be the release on this next Friday, which is the 6th, and Monday, which is the 9th. On the 6th is Lost by Dion Timmer. I can't tell if it's trap or future based, but it's one of the two. And I actually didn't get to listen to it live. I went back and listened to like a preview that somebody put on YouTube just now. From the man who is a member of the Monstercat News Discord. You should totally join that if you haven't. But I know
Unfortunately.
Ethan. I know you heard it. Owl, did you hear the preview for that?
Oh,
Really?
that's foreshadowing.
I like.
I'm gonna guess that means you didn't like it.
Mm.
Yeah, not really. Like, I loved Panic. Panic was amazing.
No.
And then after that, I was expecting something like his off Monstercat stuff, like his proper, like dirtier, like dubstep. And then the build-up, I was waiting for it, and then I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
so that happened. I was like, I'm really hoping it's like Bon Voyage, where there's like a really good build-up, and that's just part of a build-up. I'm sat here praying for it. Yeah, it wasn't something that I find
Yeah.
quite good. Obviously, no hate to Dion Timmer, but like, not his best so far. Anyway.
Yeah. I was one of the people that did not like Panic, but I love the VIP for it.
Oh yeah.
And I listened to this, and it's somewhere in the middle. Like, it's okay. It's kind of how I think it Chipland. Like, just based on the preview so far. I'll have to listen to the whole thing.
Exactly.
but
Yeah.
It's good. I like it, but I don't love it. It's not anything that's gonna be busted down like new. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's not like the most innovative piece of music ever. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah. I
Maybe
I'm in the kind of same boat as you. I gotta hear more from the preview, but from what I heard, I did like it. I think. I mean, it was pretty good, to be honest. I don't know if there's like I don't know what else I can say about it. I didn't hear it with headphones on. I'll be fair, but from what I heard, it was pretty damn good. So it was good, but I think yeah, the preview would help, like I said. So
I'm surprised that I always
yeah,
thought Dion
and
Timmer
I
was
think it is
American,
trap.
but he sounded like Danish.
I don't know.
Like,
he's Dutch.
Like,
Oh
He's
yeah,
Dutch.
when I heard that accent, I was like, wait,
genuinely
what?
sounded American. I was so surprised. I was like, what? Is it like a fake accent?
Hmm.
Well, I know that Dutch is like one of the closest languages to the English. Like it might like as far as like languages that have more than like 1,000 or a million or so speakers. I think Dutch is actually the closest.
Oh, yeah.
So. But yeah, he does sound quite American. I was surprised to find that out too.
Mm.
You guys want to move on to the other podcast release
Sure. Oh, the preview?
or preview? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This is a future-based song from Summer Was Fun. The song he did with Kayla, Hold On, was also kind of future-basedy, but it's also indie dance. This one sounds full future-based,
Mhm.
but it's called My Dear. This one has been confirmed for a while, but we didn't know what genre or name it was going to
Right,
be.
yeah.
So now we have a preview. I like this preview more than the Lost preview, I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there. I do like this preview a little bit more, which is a little surprising to me. I've never been a huge fan of Summer Was Fun. His debut was
Same.
awesome. His what was it? It's growing
Run
up.
to You?
Yeah, Run to You was cool. I'm thinking of a remix, the one that didn't win the contest. I forget.
Oh yes, Yours Truly.
Yours
Oh, I
Truly
love that. That's
remix.
probably my favorite song by him.
Yeah, that one is really good. And then I like Future Bass from him. So, well, I can't say I like it. I like that he's kind of going this direction. The only thing I think the song lacks is it doesn't sound 100% mastered for some reason. Like I can't really hear like a snare, I guess. I know someone else was saying that. I think Caleb was saying it too, and he pointed it out to me. I'm like, oh yeah. So that's the only issue I kind of have with it. But other than that, I do like the sound design.
Yeah, I didn't
Yep.
hear it.
Owl, how about you?
Yeah, I remember skimming through the podcast
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
before I went to bed yesterday.
Okay.
And I think I missed it. I found the Dion Timmer one, but I don't think I heard it. Well, if it's
Oh.
anything Well, I hope it's good anyway, because I like a lot of Summer Was Fun, so high hopes, high hopes.
It's pretty different than what
Hashtag bring
he's
back
had
Daddy
out on
Easy.
Monstercat for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
That
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Man, you want to talk about a mixed bag artist for me? Daddy XC is like the perfect one.
Oh, yeah.
I either love his songs or I hate them. There's no in between. Actually, besides like Kill It With Fire, that was kind of meh. But other
the
than that,
hashtag.
yeah, that'd be interesting to see that. We need to start a hashtag. We need to get .exe, make .exe great again.
Make .exe great again. First, you gotta bring the name back. Like, I don't know. I was so confused when I saw songs like Inside Out and Battle Cry, like in between his Summer Was Fun. You know, I guess I don't know what to call it, but after he started
His
that up,
alias,
and then
yeah.
that alias, and then he brings back .exe out of nowhere. I'm like, how do you like produce like such different sounds?
It's like
I don't know.
Varian
Like,
and Koinu, isn't it?
I'm saying them like a lot because I don't know.
Like
what
at
to
least
pronounce
with 2/3 to Luther, 2/3 had done like housey stuff before,
Yeah.
and commercial stuff. .exe is always like Moomba core and trap and stuff like that.
Koinu, like chill to
So
heavy.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, true.
I don't understand.
Varian's also not a normal
Doesn't he
human
have,
being.
like,
I don't think
three-
that
No.
that's on another level.
He also co-produces or ghost produces a lot of songs too.
Yeah.
I'll have you
Everywhere
know.
now. You
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a new Dion Timber track and it's Varian Ghost producing it as well. God knows, maybe Miller's Planet EP was co-produced by Varian, we don't know.
Oh yeah. God, could you
Everywhere see
imagine?
Varian co-produced by Nick.
Nick.
Oh man.
I wonder if any of Variant's stuff is co-produced by anyone else or ghost produced.
Sacred
I guess.
Wood co-produced by Koinu.
Mm.
Yeah.
God.
And Nick Kalar.
God.
He had like the Skrillex orchestral suite, and it turns out that all of Skrillex's songs were co-produced by Variant. So he did an orchestral
own.
suite of songs of his own stuff. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, let's move on from memeing, I guess, and on to the other full track. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm adding another topic in here, just because I forgot to mention it. Did either of you guys listen to Insane Lake's new EP?
What?
No. I heard about that on the Monstercat news. I completely forgot about it since, but
It's actually pretty good. It sounds a lot like his Monstercat stuff.
oh yeah.
It's a 3-track EP, and all 3 of the songs are pretty good. They're all like electro house, indie
Cool.
dancey stuff, so can recommend.
Um,
But let's move on to the other song, the one that we've all heard. In the Winter by Grabbits, self-released on his own label. I forget what the name of it is, but it's like I think this is like the first song to be released on it. One of you guys can talk about how you think about it while I find the name of the label.
Let me look it up.
I'll
one sec.
explain while you guys do it.
I'm just
Do your
gonna-
own thing.
Okay.
It was a breath of fresh air, personally. It's definitely surprising. Especially from, Grabbits is like drum step and all that jazz. It's like,
Mhm.
it was actually, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it was something new that is kind of unexpected. Yeah, like the whole, people with aliases switching from one style to another. I really enjoyed it.
Mhm.
It wasn't something that I'd expect from Rabbits, but it was.
Yeah.
It was good.
If this is what his new album is gonna
Ooh.
sound like. I'm really excited. That makes me even more excited about it. This Things Change LP.
Songs released, the teasers, apparently are going to be on Monstercat, because I sent him a tweet and he sent me winky faces after. I said, are they going to be released at some? Going to be released on Monstercat? So hashtag leaked.
It's called West Blood Records, by the way, is the name.
Oh, cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll say my opinions of it. It's definitely a different feel than almost any other track he's made that I've heard rather. It's got like kind of an R&B feel, but like I know the song doesn't necessarily have a drop, but I guess that doesn't necessarily make it R&B because I know I was telling you, John, his voice doesn't really fit, I guess, R&B, but the style of the song and the way it's laid out definitely does. So I don't know what to call this, if it's like just chill out or what, but it's.
I think the best word I can use to describe it, or best genre, would be post EDM. So kind of like the stuff that Eden's messing around with.
Yeah, for sure.
All that. So, like I said, I hope his album sounds like that, because that's something Monstercat hasn't really done before.
Yeah, I bet this will have
as a full-length thing.
This kind of feel,
I hope so, man.
Yeah, the name is timely too. We're in the middle of winter. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't feel like winter here. Actually, right now it's colder. It's
He has a
it's 60 degrees right here. I guess it's not that cold.
Oh wow, that's like
but
warm for me.
Tomorrow I'm driving back to university up in Alabama, and my family's going crazy, like, oh, you might have to deal with snow on Friday.
Oh.
The low is 25 and there's a 30% chance of rain, so like
oh no.
These are things that we freak out about here in the South.
Pray for snow.
I'm sure things are different for the two.
He has speaking of which, he has another song called Cold too from his last EP.
Yep, Better With Time LP.
Yeah.
That's actually the only song on there that had vocals other than his own.
I don't remember that one.
So there you go. It was feature based. It was pretty good.
I liked it a lot. Yeah. I would call it future based.
Yeah.
Just so as the knowledge that I don't have compared to you guys, this is just ridiculous. I thought I was in with it, but nope. Nope.
I can't keep up. I can't keep up with you, you young. I guess you're like the youngest out of the three of us, so I guess it'd be the opposite.
I just sit here like refreshing the Monstercat documentation every 2 minutes. It's like, something new!
Alright. I think that's all as far as official songs that we have now. But we can transition into some news if you guys want.
All right.
But first, let's get our fun fact of the weeks out. Do either of you guys actually have facts off the top of your heads?
Rip me. I don't.
You know
Okay.
that .exe is actually someone was fun. That's a fun fact.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you guys know
What?
Varian is also Koinu? And did you guys know that he ghost produces a lot of songs? Whoa!
My mind is blown, guys.
No.
My fun fact.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about this until a couple days ago, but there was back in the day there was a planned remix EP for the song "Run Away From Me" by .exe.
Ooh.
And among the remixers were Hellberg, Fixa, and Tristram. Tristram's never got leaked. Fixa's was like a chill house. That one's on YouTube. So is Hellberg's. Hellberg's was unsurprisingly house, and it was on Planet Monstercat if you want to listen to it. It's just a work in progress. But I'm sure there was other artists besides those three, but for some reason it just never happened. The remix EP never came out, and no finished products came out
I
of it.
think that's interesting. I think I've seen those off like some time ago, but that's weird how they never put it out officially.
Speaking of remix EPs, I really hope the Anywhere You Go remixes. I'm expecting a lot from it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say too. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys like the original? Anywhere You Go?
I think the original is pretty good, but my least favorite part of it was the vocals, which is why I'm wondering how the remix EP is
Oh
gonna
yeah.
sound.
If you don't like,
I
the
can't wait
vocals,
for
I
that
mean-
Getter remix though. That's gonna throw everything out the
A
window.
Lowercase remix, is that you?
How do you know there's gonna be one? There could be.
I don't
one.
know. I don't know. It would be
Yeah.
funny.
If I was me, I would just make one just for like the banter. Just like from all the hate he got from the other one, I'd just make another one, because why not?
Why not? Oh man, I'm trying to think of people who I think could make a really good remix of it. Obviously, like
Stonebank.
Feech, Stonebank, yeah. I'm sure Varian will co-produce one or two of them. So
God damn it.
Oh, just gonna be like a running joke.
Alright, hold on one sec, I'll be right back.
okay. I don't know. Should I start dumping news while Ethan's gone or
Feed
what?
us the news, go on, print the papers.
All right, so I'll start with some smaller stuff. This happened about a week ago, but this was right after the last podcast got recorded. But Savoy actually gave out all their discography for free just after Christmas, including their 1,000 Years EP. So that was pretty cool, I guess. I'm assuming neither of us took advantage of that, huh?
I didn't even know it was... that happened, to be fair.
Oh, really?
But, like I said, I'm out of the loop.
And I have Spotify, so I didn't even think about doing it. Another smaller thing, the artist Crane, who makes a bunch of trap and feature bass, he had a remix of I think it was Hold Fast by San Holo that was released on the label. He is changing his name from Crane spelled Krne to Crane spelled Krane. So big news there.
Oh, got a chip.
That's all I got. That's all I got for that.
Did you hear that ANM, that full flavor on SNL?
I did not.
Oh, well. It's,
Sorry.
it's good, okay, we'll just go with that. Take my word for it.
I put this even though I think that everybody should know it at this point, but it has become official that Against the Sun by Rootkit has been co-produced by Varian. We don't know the full extent of Varian's ghost producing past, but we do know that at least that one he was credited on. I forget what the name of the source was. It was like SoCam or something. I don't remember.
I have a feeling
But,
he probably just helped write the music, not like...
Oh, you know what? I take it back. I remembered seeing Mike Darlington posted this on Reddit. Apparently, Varian had a house song with the vocals that Anna Yvette used, and he didn't like what it sounded like, so he just gave the vocals and like melody to Rootkit, and Rootkit made the rest of it from there. So, if her vocals sound like a bit quaker than normal in the song, that's probably why. So there you go. We have a possible Razzie comeback. He posted. Actually, I don't know how possible it is. He posted something on his Facebook that he wanted to come back and do with harder music in 2017 after doing Streaks for a year, and then he deleted it and replaced it with another advertisement for Streaks. So
I'm back, by the way, and
It's
yeah,
a shame.
I saw that.
really
I was
like
like,
Streaks. It's a
What?
shame.
sorry, what did you say?
Oh, it's just like Streaks didn't really do it for me. Like it goes from Raziel to their Streaks remake of Alone.
Oh yeah, I
Just making that Gurning face again.
I did like the Streaks remake of that, but as for that Facebook post, I think that's weird. I wonder if like the other guys in Streaks saw it and maybe they said something like, "Wow, what are you doing?" Like, like don't leave, man. I don't know, but that was definitely weird.
Yeah, it kind of fits in with Razahill's whole personality, though. It's really not surprising to see him do that.
No, good point.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I guess
He makes
it
good
doesn't.
music, so
Yeah,
just roll with
he
it.
makes okay. Some of it's good. Some of it I'm not a fan of.
Well, if he does come back, I hope he comes back with some like next level Skybreaker, Edge of the World,
Oh yeah.
Children of the Night medley thing. Mashup, yeah.
Oh
Same
my
kinda.
god.
That'd be awesome.
Oh man. I wanted him to do another song with Varian because both of those songs
Yeah.
were really good.
Yeah, what Toothless Hawkins and Spooky Jack, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I loved his stuff when he first was on Monstercat. Like Bad Boy and Toothless Hawkins are two of my favorite songs from him, for sure.
Yeah. I really like Renzo Cooking too.
Oh yeah, that's another one I was gonna say.
I
Yeah.
like I've actually really enjoyed the Children of the Night VIP. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I gotta agree with that. Like the it was Moombacore, right?
Well, it switched between genres, I think, because I remember
Yeah.
it started off slow and then it ended up speeding up near the end.
Okay,
Oh,
I think
right,
the second
yeah.
drop may have been Trap. I did, because I remember listening to it when I was doing like my top 10 VIPs like 5 months ago, and I haven't listened to it since. But yeah, that definitely made the list. That was a good one.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's some smaller news stuff. Some bigger stuff. We'll start with Muzzy had a. This actually happened today. He had a new track preview on like I think it's Snapchat. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
It's D&B. I think I heard vocals in it.
Is it?
I just listened to it earlier, so I don't remember. But may have been co-produced by Varian. We're not sure yet.
my God.
That's the last one this podcast, I promise.
No, you can
No
keep
problem,
going.
no.
I'll just get triggered.
No
but-
promises from me.
Okay.
No promises from me.
Oh.
Even
Oh.
especially, you'll know how much I like to drag out jokes, especially like 4 hours later the next
Yeah.
day.
God.
So yeah, that's the thing that happened. That's happening. That makes me very excited.
Yeah, same. I know how much you love Muzzy.
Yep. Well, let's move on to your favorite artist, Ethan. World also has maybe not a Monstercat release, but definitely a release scheduled to come out in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, is in the 17th, right?
I think so. I don't remember seeing a date.
I need more World.
Didn't World recently upload something to his YouTube channel about that?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't remember what it was, but he definitely uploaded something.
Yeah, it was like a 2-minute video of him like in like the mountains or something. I don't remember. It's just like, and there was his music like thrown over, and it's like unreleased stuff. So maybe one of those is gonna be his release.
Yeah, and I hope so. I like how World is my favorite artist, but I have a Tucker Child tattoo. But
True.
I can like more than one artist.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hashtag stalker.
God.
We were talking about the fact that we have like the next few releases. We had Dion Timmer and Summer Was Fun as the next two,
Mhm.
and then the 17th and
Oh, it's a
18th
roller
track on
coaster.
the on 030 are going to be Shatterpoint by Trivecta and some release from the Nerds by Nature EP. But in between those, we have a collaboration between Dirty Audio
Yeah.
and Max Styler. It's confirmed to be called
Roller
Roller Coaster.
Coaster.
And
Shout out to Monstercat
Gorilla
News
Glue was my jam.
and Monstercat News.
yeah,
I need all my news, man.
yep. So somebody needs to make a Monstercat news
News.
at some point.
See, when Miller was doing those, you know, one everyday videos,
Mhm.
and he did that thing with that mixtape scarce. I was really hoping that he was gonna do a Leafy as well. Like
Oh man, I know.
with the Overwatch, I was sat there and I saw someone else comment it. I was like, for the meme.
I could see him doing something like that too. Like,
Yeah, it wouldn't be that far out there, huh?
no.
Alright, so two more bits of news real quick. Mike Darlington was on Twitter and he was saying something about like, I'm pretty pleased with how the month is gonna go. And then I hear this new single from Aerocord, this
Oh,
banger,
yeah.
and it melts my face off. So that basically it's confirmed that Aerocord is gonna have a release some point this month. And I'm pretty excited about that.
Mm.
I'm praying that he goes back to his harder stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if it melted Darlington's face off, you gotta think like perhaps
DJ
it
Mike
was-
Von Narlington.
Speaking of Darlington, he was in the Monstercat Facebook group talking about basically shutting everyone who was chatting hate about Monstercat down. Or he was I didn't even know he was in the group, to be fair. He was talking about how people need to deal with the fact that, you know, genres are going to start fading out and that you need to respect the artists even if it's not the genre that they've been doing, which I really respect him for saying that. Considering there's what, 15,000 members in the group.
15,000 hardcore members?
No.
Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry.
You with the memes today, huh?
Yeah.
No, quote unquote, no
Oh.
pun intended.
Yeah, no
Quote,
pun
unquote.
intended.
Wink wink.
Wow.
So, I thought I'd throw that out there because I think that made me respect him a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
more. Mainly because he, like, the executive at Monstercat decided to speak out for himself.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
He's definitely a dude I can respect. He seems to not be just in it for the money. Like he has a true vision for what he wants Monstercat to be, and he sticks with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can always respect that. So, are you guys ready for the final
Cue drum roll.
news
Are we-
topic?
Oh, final topic already, huh?
Well, unless anybody else has something, but
Yeah.
new album confirmed by Fool for 2017.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, this has me hyped.
I know you
If
loved
it
his
is-
last release, yeah. As did I.
Yeah, I loved Showdown.
Showdown was
I
awesome.
thought the Night EP was one of my favorite
Mm-hmm.
EPs as far as like picking a style and sticking to it and making good music out of it. Like that whole, it's like a mix between medieval and like 80s. I don't know. It was a weird mix, but it
Yeah,
sounded
it was
good.
90s.
And
Oh my.
That was horrendous. I need to stop.
I'm done. I've been beaten.
Yeah, I haven't had anything. You guys are just. Man.
That was okay, right?
But yeah. So we have a full LP and a Grabbits LP and probably a Hyper Potions LP,
Oh, yeah.
all confirmed for 2017, and maybe a Tristram LP if we're lucky. That's been in
Yeah,
the
it's
works
been-
for way too long
It's been
now.
a while since we had Tristram. 5-year
Yeah.
anniversary, man.
Yeah, and even that one was kind of an older track.
Oh,
before
yeah.
then it was only Devotion.
Yeah, right.
Really, all the people, because like Hyper Potions had a couple of
Oh, yeah.
remixes this year,
Good
but
point.
they only had one solo track this year, if I
Unbreakable.
remember correctly.
I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and
Matches
Grabbits only
remix.
had one solo release as well, and it came at the very end of the year.
And it's gonna be on this LP anyway, isn't it?
I don't think so, actually.
Oh, no?
I think that was an EP release or something.
Huh.
And then Fool only technically had one release as well.
Right, yeah.
He co-produced Summer Never Ends alongside
With
Varian. Yeah.
I knew it. I saw that coming from the second you said co-produced.
Throw that one in there.
Had to.
Man. Yep. Yep, that's okay.
So if we can see more of them and see more of a couple other artists that didn't have a whole ton last year, like Haywire, Tut Tut Child, then or Case in Point. We need Case in Point back, man.
Oh, Pixel, Hard
But
Elixir.
or
Yeah,
7 minutes been or
anything.
Pixel, yeah.
Oh, Pixel, yeah, yeah, for sure.
If we can see more of those artists, I would be a happy man.
Speaking of Pixel, I guess shout out to Duality.
Oh,
Oh
His
yeah,
mashup just
I
went
saw
out.
that in my sub box. I haven't listened to it yet.
Ooh, you
Yeah,
should.
it's
I like it a lot. We've been getting previews all like past couple days now, but spoilers, yeah.
the sacred group.
Um, yeah.
The Sacred Group.
I'm gonna be hunted down by the Illuminati.
Okay, I didn't say anything. I did it out.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, you heard nothing.
You heard
Yeah,
nothing.
everyone
But
out
the
there.
the
No leaks.
the Mix Illuminati.
Uh,
I don't know. That was the best I could do.
it's okay.
I think you're more like
I'll see myself out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something with duality, but like give me like an hour, and as we finish, I'll be like, oh wait, that's a good pun, and then like, oh, everyone's gone. Great.
Yeah, by then the topics have switched and everyone's gone.
I'm just like imagining that now, like
when you're
I was just
everybody's
sitting
talking
there,
about
like-
the new Rootkit song, and then like everybody's moved on. Like 5 minutes later, I was just like, oi, I'm good to go. I don't know why I said oi. That's an Australian thing.
Yeah.
like you're in the shower or you're about to go to sleep, and you're like, oh my god, that's the best pun I've ever said. And like you put it in the group chat before you go to sleep. It's just like must
Yeah.
release my pun.
We're not talking about that anymore. Like, come on, man. Get with the program.
Stop crushing my dreams. You do it all the time.
Oh man. All right. Do either of you guys have anything else we want to talk about?
I guess I could try to find a fun fact real quick.
Oh yeah, you never did one, did you?
No, I didn't do one last week either. Except, well, no, I did. I didn't find it on my own. I'll be honest.
I don't know if you guys have heard all of the songs on the Nerds by Nature EP yet? Because obviously all of them have been leaked. So
Have they
Oh,
all
really?
been?
yeah, the only one because I know.
Oh, that's pretty shitty.
The other one I haven't heard is Go Berserk, but I know it's out there. I've just not searched yet, like properly. But talk about it.
Yeah, I don't feel like listening to leaked songs. I don't know. I've always had like kind of a problem with that. Sometimes I'll do it for like very specific purposes, but usually I try not to. And
Speed of Light and talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
they're
Yeah.
good.
It's better like than like the bro step and stuff that been making recently. It's very much headboard nerd-esque, I suppose I should say. Going back to
That's good.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to those at some point, but hopefully in like a week or so when they're on Spotify rather than now.
when does it come out? Was it the 17th?
It says the 13th according to this. Yeah. So it's not too long. I can wait.
What, I put this in a group the other day. What would you guys like back on Monstercat? Go on, who would you like back?
Oh,
Who would
one
I like?
artist?
What,
Oh, man, this is like anyone's game.
Does it have to be realistic?
No.
I would say no.
No.
Okay,
Unless
I'm
you're
gonna go
gonna
with Matt
say-
Duke then. I want to hear Matt Duke again
Yeah.
because I still enjoy his stuff even though it was made in like 2011 and 2012.
I am
Out of 5 for the
gonna
win.
have to disagree.
Okay,
I
fair
only
enough.
had like 2 songs I liked from him. 3.
Which ones?
3 if you count Trainer Battle. Trainer Battle was awesome.
Oh yeah, Trainer Battle.
Which one? I'm trying to think.
I
Blood.
really liked Shivers and
Shivers
Disco
was-
Dancer.
Yeah, those are the
And
two.
Bloodlip
Those
was
are the
pretty
two.
good too.
Yeah, Bloodlip.
Even
Okay.
Rock the House was pretty good. He didn't have his and Forgotten Kingdom was good. He didn't have a single release on the label that I didn't like.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of like trancey stuff on his actual personal page, and I liked a lot of that too. So I'd like to see what he could do with 2017 technology.
I want
Hey, good point. That's
Al5
fair.
and Fractal to come back with an EP.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think that's very
would be
likely, but
awesome.
You got,
it would be great.
I can
Yeah.
dream.
You can. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Rogue. That was the worst pun I've made all day. God.
How about TVDS? TVDS is good.
Oh yeah.
He,
Is he still making music under Atmospheres or what?
I don't know. That's kind of another weird one, like where he changes alias, but
Yeah. Actually, he is still making stuff under Atmospheres.
eh. Oh well.
Yeah,
Rip.
I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of hardstyle,
No.
but
I'm not really.
I didn't mind the one that was the one that he did release on Monstercat, State of Mind. I thought it had a good melody later on.
Yeah, I
But,
don't. It wasn't the worst thing. I didn't mind it.
I just thought TVDS was his three house releases or electro releases on Monstercat were all pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
And I really hope eventually down the line Solero gets another one. And
Yeah.
that whole
Again, I
like,
don't know how likely that is. But
yeah, I don't know what I feel like I don't know. It might be personal issues. Because I can't imagine why Hanging On wasn't on Monstercat. But yeah, that's another thing we could talk forever about, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I just realistically though, I really want 7 Minutes Dead this year.
Mm.
Well, he was going on about how he can produce so much better now, so I mean...
Oh yeah, I saw something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember on his Twitter about how he was...
Yep.
He wished he produced, like, what, this good a few years ago. So which I hope means he's coming back, you know, you gotta cross your fingers.
Right.
I think I've got a fun fact.
Oh yeah?
Okay.
Okay, right, I don't know if this one's been said, but apparently, Varian's The Ancient and the Arcane LP was made in 10 days.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I've heard that one.
I have too.
I just found an Instagram page just full of these facts. I can just...
I hear that all the time and I still don't believe it. It doesn't make sense.
The crazier one for me is Gunmetal Black, man. Made in 6 hours.
Oh my gosh.
It's not like
Like,
it's not like a simpler track either. Like there's some good simple tracks like Bumblebee by TVDS. I never just talking about him. That's a good example. And like Gunmetal Black had a lot going on.
oh yeah,
So
for sure.
that one always blows me. I guess Ancient and the Arcane might be crazy because that's 8 tracks with 4 different vocalists in 10 days. But
Yeah, I don't get it. Like,
the man's on another level at this point.
yeah, like you were saying earlier, he's not really human or something. I don't know. He's inhumane.
Yeah, he has 3 different aliases and ghost produced every song on the label as well. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry. That one wasn't so good.
Apparently, see, I'm just gonna start spitting these out. Apparently, Stephen Walking started matches before Top of the World 2.
He started matches before Top of the
with
World too.
Yeah, it's called Old Dennis. I didn't realize it was that old.
Wait, matches was called Old Dennis at one point?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why? They did not have lyrics yet, or?
Yeah, no, they didn't have lyrics at first. I can look it up real quick, but there's like a preview of it at some point, like that.
That makes sense.
Like a WIP.
Isn't it like To Be Alive? To Be Alive wasn't original.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one too. Okay, I'm gonna link the.
See, I thought I was smart, and you guys are just brushing me off like this.
Sorry, man. All right, what? Do you have another one?
apparently, you guys are probably gonna know this already. The vocals for Tentacle are taken from
Future, right?
Future.
That
I
was
Want
that
You.
was Dylan's fun fact
Last
for last
No.
week.
Yeah, he said it last week.
You know what? I should just leave.
No,
shouldn't I?
please,
Yep.
please. No, it's okay.
I wonder if you found this is.
Somebody didn't watch the podcast. I'm kidding.
I did, honestly, I did. But I leave it on in the background, so like, I listen to it, but I don't take it all in. So like, I listen to it and I'm like, oh, this is good information, but I zone out sometimes.
That's okay.
I'll be sat here playing a game, and I'll be concentrating, and I'll be like, come back, and someone's like halfway through a sentence, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember where this started, I'm gonna have to rewind it all.
Oh.
But honestly, I can promise you, I do watch them all, honestly.
Okay. Okay. I believe you. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Just no hate.
I'm trying to think. See, I'm trying to think of fun facts, but I want to keep them for future weeks because I don't know how much longer this segment would last if we just listed 4 of them every week each.
Okay, alright, one more. I'm gonna see if you guys know this one, right? You probably do, to be fair. Wait, actually no, this one's pretty no. Never mind. Doesn't matter. I've seen it on 3 websites now.
I really don't have anything too interesting.
You know that I didn't know that Emma was Stoneback's wife until the O27 podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just thought they were like...
They're really good friends.
Really good friends, yeah.
Yeah.
He has a son too, which is cool. They have a kid together.
He also has the coolest accent ever.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Hi, my name's Stonebank.
Hey guys,
It's amazing.
this is Stonebank.
Yeah. That was really good,
Oh,
actually.
thanks. I'm pretty good at impressions. Like, I do Crack Kid pretty well too.
If you were there.
Yeah.
I did a Leaf Year's Here impression the other day. It was on point.
I'm terrible at impressions. I can't do them. I'm trying to think of. I want to hear some impressions now.
Putting me on the spot.
Yeah. This is top quality
sing
content.
Like Tristan. Sing like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it now.
I don't know what you want me to impersonate, man.
Sing like Tristan.
Yeah, okay. I can't sing. I'm not. No.
All right. Do the manslaughter from Manslaughter VIP.
I can't do that one. I can't. I'll be honest.
Oh,
I'm not
really?
gonna try. I have
I
to
could try, but I feel like I'd blow up my mic.
Yeah,
so
same. I have to scream it.
That is by the way, the guy who did that, Brian Regan,
Brian
funny dude.
Regan
I highly
is
recommend.
the man.
Yeah, he has some very funny stuff out there.
Yep.
How
What was my
about?
favorite song
Let's
for
see.
a while?
Is it not anymore?
Oh no. I mean, I guess my list is like ever changing. Haywire, where you at? But
Yeah, always rearranging.
oh,
I love that because you can anytime I ever hear that word now, I think always rearranging.
Yeah.
Shit.
Constantly changing. Yep.
Just like if I ever hear the word sculpted, I'm always thinking by the pressures of conformity or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's weird because
Why must you bestow upon me these puns?
I have one fun fact. It's kind of interesting, I guess.
wow, it does short yourself, man.
So at the end of 2016, Monstercat has had 73 different artists release.
That's a pretty fun fact, yeah.
That's okay. It's an okay fact.
Wait, 73 in just 2016, right?
No, I think I don't think in just 2016. I think
Well, because
Well-
there's 88 My top artist
Oh
had
no, you're
88
right.
different
Never
ones.
mind. I
So,
think Justin. Yeah, no, Justin 2016.
and
73
it's
different
probably
artists.
including all the guys like Snails and Alex Klingel and
Oh yeah.
Elliot Berger and guys
Yeah.
that
See,
like.
that's kind of why I was like iffy on this fact. So, I
It
think.
sounds about right though.
No, you're probably right. Which is more than they've had any other year. Which
Yeah.
isn't too surprising either. So many different
All
collabs
the
and new
collabs,
artists.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's a pretty good fact to end the podcast on, unless somebody else has something they want to talk about. Like, oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
We have a different ending. We
Yeah.
have to talk about our channels.
Yeah, I was gonna say
All right, Al, you're a guest, so you can go first.
we got planned.
Like what? Well, as you've been told multiple times, I've been struggling with my
Oh, yeah.
visualizer work. I've got everything I need for like the next 6
Hold on one
months,
sec.
like content-wise, but I need to work on the visualization, which is taking me like what 2 months.
Mhm.
In the beginning of 2016, I was like, 2017, I was like, you gotta get this work done.
No.
I'm still not done yet.
Well, I'm confident you'll get it done eventually, and it will look the coolest.
Rip consistent work.
Is
Consistent
do you have any other like mixes you're planning on doing in the next week or so, or anytime down the future?
I have almost finished my.
Oh, hell yeah.
2. I've also got a couple of mashes in work. I've got Rabbit, Here With You Now
Spoiler.
versus Soldier.
It's fine.
Versus Killing Giant.
Oh yeah, I heard that spoiler. Yeah.
Let me just go into my little map that I've got and see if I've got anything else.
Let me do the same right now.
I've got a mega one with like 4 songs.
Oh.
5 songs in it.
I'll join the club, man.
It's a 5-way
Okay,
at
so-
Electric Cat.
Yeah, 5-way. 5.5 way, guy.
Yeah.
Okay, right, here's what it's called. Backlashing against the singularity because it's Thundergun.
What the Wait, alright, so that's gonna be Backlash,
Thundergun.
some wobbles,
Yeah.
Thundergun, what is the against the, is that, oh, okay, that makes sense. I think Cloak and Dagger may have been in there, because I remember hearing the Cloak and Dagger Backlash thing, so.
I know now. Oh man, okay. I have this sort of mega mash like that. Just same genre, different songs.
Yeah.
One of the songs, I'll say one of them. One of them is, instead of Backlash, we got Breakdown by Noise Storm, the original, not the remix. Yeah, and an acapella too, which is interesting.
Okay. Acapella of Slips and Flares Divided.
What?
The most boring acapella ever.
Yeah, there's no words.
Just silence and just
Damn.
damn.
Oh yeah.
At the end,
Yeah, that'd be cool
like, two
actually.
completely different
Damn.
dams.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Just
The
to
dams
throw
are
in
on
a
2
song.
completely different levels.
Yeah. So I have that mash. I also want to work on like a visualizer for it. Which I'm having a lot of fun with After Effects, so it shouldn't be a problem to come up with. But I just have to make that, and I guess I can use it as a template and throw all my mashups in. But I say all my. I think I only have 2 done, and well, I guess I've been having a lot in the works, so I don't know. I have one or two done, and then this quad with an acapella coming. But I guess that's all I have now, and then this podcast, obviously.
Right.
How about you?
To upload our Origins thing, like, God knows where that is on the list.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that went up yesterday, so. Which speaking of which, I also should mention I'm looking forward to doing more of those with you, Owl, and whoever else I guess wants to. Which, yeah, that'd be fun. So, John. Oh.
I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Like, I had it and then it went.
Oh man.
Okay,
Happens
I'll try
to
to
the best
remember
of
it
us.
when I'm doing my thing, I guess. So I have this top 10 week going. The
yeah.
day we're recording this is Wednesday, so I just did the San Holo one. Tomorrow's Fractal. The day that this is going up, I guess you two will get a little sneak peek. The day that this is going up will be the top 10 Coven, and the 7th, so the day after. I assume this podcast will be going up after that one. The day after will be Varian, and all the songs he's co-produced. So.
Oh.
No, it's only gonna be Varian songs. So, but I actually have 4. Well, all right, now I guess 3 technically new series. 2 of them won't be coming out in the next week, so I won't say anything about them now. The
Okay.
third one is the ranking every EP on Monstercat.
Oh,
And
nice.
that will be starting on the 8th. And I also have a 500 subscriber special.
Yeah.
It's kind of a special that will be going up on the 9th.
Cool.
It's actually pretty much completely done. So I don't know if I should actually say what it... I think I'll wait for a few days to actually say what it's going to be. But
Okay.
I hope it came out okay. And other than that, I have a couple of random top blank lists that I
Ooh.
have coming out.
Blank.
Who doesn't love a good top blank list?
Oh man,
Oh,
I
no.
know I do.
One of them's a top 30, and one of them's a top 25. Kinda. It's actually
Top
really more
30?
bottom 25. So
You have a
See
lot
what
more
that's all
planned
about.
than we do.
well, because I had enough time over Christmas holidays to actually plan stuff out. I'm sure
Okay.
once we get into like February, I'm just gonna be like, just like free roll, and just like I want to do this list today. I'll do it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I
So-
am right now.
Right. This is like the first time I've ever actually had any sort of schedule, and it's kind of
Nice.
weird.
Well,
It
it's
almost
good to
feels
be working
constraining now.
You gotta be consistent.
It almost feels sculpted. No.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
yourself.
Dude. I'm not going there.
The fuck was that?
It's Wednesday, my dude.
It's Wednesday, my dude. It's almost Thursday for you.
God.
Almost.
Oh yeah,
Like,
true.
45 minutes
Yeah, you give like 45 minutes until that.
Yeah.
until it's Thursday, and then waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh, school.
I,
poor guy.
my school doesn't start for another week. Yeah.
Nice.
I have my university is in the national championship in football again. So on Monday.
When aren't
so
they?
probably.
No, I'm kidding.
Wait, what?
I said when aren't they? Because Bama's
Uh,
the team.
Yeah, we like get a bunch of shit from like because I live in LSU country, is like one of Alabama's biggest
Yeah,
rivals, and we're always
okay,
getting almost made fun of. Like, man, it must be sweet to go 12-0 every year. Like, I'm
Dude,
sure you know it's
Yeah,
like
I was gonna
too,
say,
as
how
a
do you think I
Patriots
feel?
fan. Yeah. But like all the other sports team I root for are shit. So
Oh.
like it makes Bama being good makes up for the fact that
I hear
my
you.
NBA team's like bottom 5, and my NFL team missed the
Saints,
playoffs,
yeah.
and my MLB team is bottom 5. And my college basketball team is awful. So
Wow. Alright. How do we end this? Or are we?
I hope you guys enjoyed
Yeah.
the Monstercat Talk podcast with 2 mixers and mashers.
Yeah.
Ethan and Owl. Owl, thank you for being on.
Thanks for having me. I've been
We
good
should
banter.
we should change the
Some
name of
good
this to
banta.
Good Banta. Bant. We should change the name of this to
Yeah.
Monstercat Cringe Podcast.
Or Monstercat Banter, co-produced by Varian.
Yeah, Monstercat co-produced.
Memes.
The
memes
co-produced
were
podcast.
co-produced by
That's kind of cool.
Variant.
Huh. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoy this. This came out to about an hour, so this is
Nice.
actually pretty decently timed.
Yep.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
See y'all next week.
Bye.